as you noticed, and the guys did a good job of fighting through it. I thought they bounced back. Yesterday was an off day, and we had a morning practice without an install all night last night, so they had to really get locked in. Did a good job of it. Lots of things to work on. These are the days you work on those things and build your foundation under your football team. That's what training camp is. So it's not just getting through it. It's getting through it and doing a great job, becoming a better team and working on all the things that we need to do, and I think they're doing a good job of that. So what questions do you have?
John, so does Edwards out there. Any updates with Lamar and when he might be in?
Yeah, I haven't been told yet. He's here. He's in the building today. He had to do some things with testing and whatever else the processes are. Gus obviously was more ahead, apparently, in terms of not having to take certain tests. So that's all in the protocol, and he'll be back as soon as he can be. I'm excited for that. Looking forward to it.
Gus looked pretty good, though, as far as running the ball and catching it.
Gus did. He looked real good. I mean, you could tell he was working out. He was able to work out. It's different. He might have gotten it 2 weeks before he came back. You just never know when guys got it. So I think he was able to actually train on his own in the last 10 days, and he sure looked like it today.
Now we saw Jimmy go off in the car. Have you heard anything about him?
Haven't heard anything yet. We'll see, after he gets in there and see where we're at. Thanks.
I saw Justin Houston out there, but then he left early. Everything okay as far as
that was part of the plan with Justin. Yeah, we're gonna have to work him back in. We want to work him back in, So I think he went individual, and then a couple of the early group periods, and then he was out.
John, with DeShon, Elliott out today, I saw Brandon Stevens got a lot of reps with the first team. How did he look in that group?
He looked good. He's pretty savvy guy, but also a guy that's a lot to learn. DeShon was sick. He came up sick, not COVID, but just sick.
You said sick, not COVID, correct? You had a conversation with the team a half hour before the end of practice. That's not protocol. Can't use that word anymore. Sorry. That's not typical. So was that just kind of getting guys through the heat?
Well, I just wanted to remind them the value of a drill in training camp. Yeah, and what we're trying to get accomplished. Kind of what I just mentioned in the opening here, in terms of what we're looking for, execution-wise, and assignment-wise, and also physically, in terms of, being physical, but doing it in a real fundamentally sound way and trying to take care of each other health-wise.
Justin Madubuike, where have you seen him make improvements from year 1 to year 2 so far?
A lot of places. I mean, he's made a lot of improvements as a defensive lineman. I could list them all, but you know what they are.
After a few days with pads on, have you noticed chippiness picking up at all?
Haven't really. It's not been chippy. I don't think we've had any real chippiness. There's guys it's tough. It's a fight in the trenches. It's a fight, but really haven't had any of that really.
Coach, what did Derek Wolfe mean down the stretch last season? And just specifically the COVID phase that we went through. He seemed to be in the trenches.
Well, yeah, I think your point is he was there, right? And we were down numbers, right? Is that what you're referring to? I mean, you're taking me back. I'm trying to remember what even happened last year. But I remember him playing great. He had about 4 or 5 games in there where he just played just off the charts defensive line football. So to me, that's the bar. So that's what he's going to try to top that this year.
Time for one more. Sometimes I know around this time of year, you get guys into your house. Have you been able to do that, or you plan to do that? Have you get together with the guys?
You probably got word. I mean, you probably saw something. That's like a loaded question, right? We had him over yesterday. Yeah. Oh, we did. Yeah, gee. But we had a great time and had a lot of great food. We had some food trucks there. You could probably mention who they are. Give them all a plug. We had some great food trucks there and had a lot of laughs. So it was a good time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys. All right.